PNC, America's Black News Channel. Watch us on all major cable providers and major streaming platforms. Finally, news that speaks to us.
More women than ever are stepping out, making bold moves in the political arena. And if you've ever wanted to run for an elected position to really make a difference and impact your community, Amanda Edwards knows how to do it. The accomplished attorney and nonprofit founder is a former Houston City Council member and U.S. Senate candidate. And she just made a huge splash announcing that she is running for Houston mayor in 2023. If elected, she would make history as the first woman of color to hold that title. We welcome Amanda Edwards. Congratulations. Thank you for joining us. And first, I just have to ask you, because being the first and only, we talk about that a lot here at BNC, is never easy. So what have you been through up to this point?
Well, first, thank you for having me. And absolutely, when you are breaking glass ceilings and those barriers, sometimes that glass does hurt. But what we have to remember is that there are generations coming behind us, watching us and seeing what we're able to do. And that gives them the belief in themselves that anything is possible and that the sky is the limit. So while it may sting and it may be difficult at times to be the first and only in those rooms, you just continue to remind yourself that you could never allow anyone else's limited perspective of you to become your own limited perspective of yourself.
Yeah, well put. I want to talk about this a little more because Houston is an incredibly diverse city. So why at this point have we never had a woman of color in this position? What's happening?
You know, it's the same across the board, whether you're looking at the city of Houston or looking at the composition of the United States Senate or looking at the presidency of the United States. So many times people can say or think or have in their subconscious, is America ready for a woman of color to be X? And it's not always conscious. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. And what we have to do is demonstrate to people that, yes, we can be strong Black women, and yes, we can serve and lead all people. And I think when we communicate that message and demonstrate that by a track record of service, as is the case in my case, I think people will understand and appreciate that that's an asset to a community, to be able to have people of all backgrounds serving and leading the way.
And let's talk about your personal inspirations. Who inspired you to get into politics?
Well, great question. I come from Houston, Texas, and so we know the great Barbara Jordan as someone who was very familiar with shattering and breaking glass ceilings along her entire journey. And I believe that we have to be strong. We have to also use courage and not be afraid of the consequences of doing the right thing. So I would say Barbara Jordan as far as politics is concerned.
And so being a Texan, I have to ask you, what did you think about Senator Ted Cruz and his line of questioning for Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson yesterday?
I wish that Senator Ted Cruz would take as seriously as his work in delivering aid and assistance to the residents of Texas than he does antagonizing this Supreme Court justice nominee. She is beyond qualified for the role, and I think that the politics as usual is so unfortunate at a time like this, in this historic moment in our country during Women's History Month. We're having to pause and take part in just politics as usual. But unfortunately, I am not surprised by this. This is commonplace for him to prioritize politics over service.
And a woman might see that, anyone might see that, and be so intimidated by what seems like an extraordinarily unfair and hard process. I was watching that last night going, why would any human being put themselves through that? But yet we continue to see these courageous, brilliant women choose to do that for something greater than themselves. And so if someone sees this and they think they're up to the task, what are the first steps that they should take?
It's precisely what you're talking about. You've got to dig in to that mission, to that purpose. What drives you? What makes you feel fulfilled with respect to the particular role you seek? And it's got to be more than just the name of an office. It's got to be connected to something deeper. The service, the ability to affect change, the ability to open doors and shatter those glass ceilings, and what you're going to be doing on a day-to-day basis. Connect to that. Then I would say, make sure you've got a plan in place and don't wait for someone to ask you. Sometimes as women, someone has to ask us or give us permission. Sometimes you just have to open your own door. And that's what I think we're seeing play out with these hearings. And I think that that's what we have to bear in mind when we think about charting any course. The road can sometimes feel a little lonely, and that's okay. That's what happens when you are blazing the trail. And of course, you're doing it not just for yourself, for so many others to be able to follow.
And so for Houstonians watching this right now, what will you do for the people of Houston?
My intent when running and hopefully serving as the next mayor of Houston is to lead all of our community forward so that everybody, no matter where you live, no matter what your walk of life, has an opportunity to thrive. We want people to feel safe. We want people to have economic opportunity. We want to make sure that people have access to housing, have access to good schooling, have access to strong, safe neighborhoods. I will be the mayor that makes sure that everybody in our community has their voices heard, has a seat at the table, but most importantly, can share in the success of our shared vision. And that's what we must do in a time like this when we face so many challenges, is bring all of the citizens and residents of our community together so that we can live and experience a renaissance in our community.
And we have just about 40 seconds left. Time for one more question. So how are you going to make this happen?
Absolutely. Well, fortunate for me, we have a blueprint. I served and I ran and actually won an at-large Houston City Council race in which I served all 2.3 million Houstonians. And we plan to build the same broad coalitions that we built the first time we ran and won and got so many votes. And we will do the same in this election cycle. So what does that mean? That means I've got to show up. I'm going to churches, I'm going to neighborhoods, I'm showing up at doorsteps, I'm listening, engaging. We are building a people-powered coalition so that the people of Houston's voices can be amplified and that they can obtain the results they deserve. So I'm excited about this grassroots movement. I'm excited about making the connections at all spheres, because that's who's going to be needed, not just to get me elected in office, but for me to be effective while in office. And that's when democracy works for people.
Well, Amanda, thank you so much for stopping by. We look forward to following your journey, and thank you for encouraging women who are watching to just go for it unapologetically. We wish you all the best. BNC Go is next.
Thank you.